In the heart of Houghton, a leafy suburb of Johannesburg, stands a building. Far more than simply bricks and cement. This building stands tall as a beacon of hope, dignity, and connection for patients with a life-limiting or life-threatening illness and their loved ones. At Greendale House Palliative and Hospice Care, we are not just our training. We are our desire to help and serve. We're not just our words, we are our actions. And while there may sometimes be an end to cure, we believe there should never be an end to care.
For more than 45 years, this organization has paved the way for quality, multidisciplinary palliative care in South Africa. Here, patients and their loved ones are welcomed with warmth and empathy and provided with a hope that even at the most difficult of times, there is a safe place to land.
Palliative care is a term that is often misunderstood. It conjures up images of darkness and hopelessness. On the contrary, palliative care is a specialized approach to healthcare, which is focused on improving the quality of life for patients facing a life-limiting illness, working hand in hand with primary healthcare specialists. This includes a collaborative approach between the patient, their loved ones, and highly qualified medical professionals to draw up a patient care plan, to manage pain and symptoms, provide psychosocial and spiritual support, and to tailor treatment to the individual's needs. So doing, providing a roadmap for the journey ahead, minimizing uncertainty and bringing about a sense of peace.
Working as a social worker for this organization is so fulfilling for me. I walk the journey with the patients and the families, and for me, it gives me a purpose in life. So as a social worker for the past 14 years, I learn something new every day.
At Greendale House Palliative and Hospice Care, we hold these principles close to our heart. It permeates through everything we do. We don't believe care and compassion is a luxury, but an absolute necessity. Greendale House Palliative and Hospice Care provides a holistic approach, helping families to be brave enough to have conversations about the end of life. Our in-house medical facilities are designed to maximize comfort and safety. Our home care staff are dedicated to easing the suffering of patients in and around the greater Johannesburg and Soweto communities. Beyond physical care, we provide education, information, and grief counseling. Supported by social workers and volunteer counselors, we work together to provide spiritual and emotional guidance, not only to the patient, but to families and caregivers as well. Per annum, our services include over 44,163 interventions with patients and their families benefiting from our services.
What makes me love my job, and I enjoy it so much, is seeing the patients and the families being so comfortable in whatever I do for them.
Providing specialized palliative care facilities to as many patients as possible comes at a cost. However, we do not believe that palliative and hospice care and treatment should be limited to only those who can afford it. Greendale House Palliative and Hospice Care is not government funded. We rely heavily on donor funding to provide quality care to patients and their families. We have a very active fundraising department who continuously innovate to ensure those donations are secured and used in the best possible way for the benefit of patients and their families. Fundraising initiatives include events, donation drives, retail campaigns, and other activities aimed at individuals, groups, and companies. Our charity shops offer an enchanting experience for thrift shoppers, collectors, artists, DIY enthusiasts, and anyone who appreciates a good bargain. These shops are an integral part of our fundraising efforts and are completely dependent on generous donations and enthusiastic shoppers. Greendale House Palliative and Hospice Care is a registered not-for-profit organization and public benefit organization with Section 18A tax status. Financial contributions directly help to keep our doors open, our staff paid, and our patients cared for.
Working here with patients has been very much fulfilling, making a difference in someone else's life. It makes me feel good that I actually, made an impact in someone else's life.
A nurse is the one who opens the eyes of a newborn and gently closes the eyes of the dying. It is the highest blessing to be the first and last to witness the beginning and end of life. Our job is to cushion the blow of loss and sorrow and help celebrate life right until the very end. We are Greendale House Palliative and Hospice Care, because the end of life deserves as much care as the beginning.